What are you doing? You want in the video? Want to say hi? Want to say hi? First, I want to say this is not a sponsored video. I am 100% not affiliated with this company whatsoever. I am a 100% paying customer. I got a package. I am going to be unbagging my new LED Inspirate fans today. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of insight to the process of them getting here and what I'm expecting first. I ordered them on June 21st, not too long after they made their announcement for them. After I ordered them, not even 24 hours, I emailed them and told them that I actually put the wrong shipping address because I was moving the first week of July. They told me to send them the new address in the email and that they would update it. On July 14th, I got my tracking number. I looked at the order and my address wasn't updated, so I emailed them and asked them to make sure they updated the shipping address, so if not, I could intercept that whenever it got over here, because I didn't live in quite a real good neighborhood to have packages being laid out all the time. On July 23rd, I went past Russian Customs and actually got over here on July 29th. On the 30th, it came from New York to Columbus, and it doesn't say anything about customs. I was expecting them to be caught up in customs over here for probably about a month, if not more. Some people were talking about 4-month plus shipping and packages being stuck in custom due to COVID right now. So that was a good surprise. This morning on the 31st, I got a phone call from the post office saying that they had an incomplete address. So they actually shipped it to my old address still, but they messed up the address and didn't put the apartment number, so they contacted me. So I drove 40 minutes to this post office and 40 minutes back today to pick up my fans instead of them re-shipping them, since the address was wrong still after I contacted them twice. After I originally made the post that I ordered these friends, a few of my friends that have their boot gang commented on it and said that they had issues with their customer service before or didn't like their product in general. So after I've already ordered them, I got a little nervous. What I personally like about these fans, without opening them yet, still close, is that they are mostly all solid color in the sense they are not pixel. Nothing against pixel fans or anything at all, they're really pretty. I just personally don't like to spin pixelated patterns. I like plain, everyday, color changing patterns. The fan itself seems to be very compact. Sometimes you'll see like a plastic piece across the top, or they'll seem a little bit longer to make room for those visuals from the grip of the fan. So I like the fact they're a little bit smaller. The only thing that these fans don't really bring to me to be like an ideal LED fan yet is no tech grip options. I am a 1.5 inch doodle grip spinner. I ordered the Russian grips, the 3-inch Russian grips I think is what it is. We'll double check on their website. Because if I don't like the user interface or anything, I didn't want to get any adjusted ring sizes so that they're a little bit easier to sell if I'm not a fan. Not a fan. So let's open it. At first, whenever they handed it to me in a bag, I got really nervous. I definitely expected a box coming from another country. When I'm feeling it, I can tell that some areas are more wrapped than the others. Some of it I can definitely feel how hard it is though, so that makes me a little bit nervous. But I believe on their website it says that durability is like one of their strong points. Okay, it's definitely wrapped better than what I thought it was when I felt it. So that is a relief. Nothing else in the bag. The first thing that I come take to is this little bag. Looks like the charging port and the remote, remotes. I'm hoping that this is just a backup remote and I don't have to do them separately and link them up separately. That'll be definitely a big downfall for me if I have to do that. It looks like it has a mode, plus and minus button, a speed plus and minus button, a menu auto, DIY, a DIY, add DIY, a white, red, green, and blue options in there. There's separate charging ports here. It looks like USB-C. Ooh. Okay, so the first glance, this shininess really caught my attention, which could be really good for it to reflect off of. Weight so far, actually weight doesn't feel bad, and honestly this ring isn't as small as big as I thought it was going to be. So I could actually definitely be a fan of these. Let's see about balance point in the center here. So I'm having a hard time finding the balance point in the center at all. Let's grab the other one and see. Nope. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be balanced very well in the center at all. Looking a little bit closer at the fan, these pieces right here, it looks like they're melted to protect your LED strip. I guess I kind of expect it to be melted a little bit cleaner. I don't know if I can. You can see it looks a little sloppy right there. The charging port is on the side. It's still got some plastic attached to it. Okay, that came off pretty easy. That's what the charging port looks like. I did hear that a lot of the Boogang spinners were having to take a Dremel to the edges for it to be comfortable. I will say it doesn't feel catchy or anything like that. The cut on it seems really smooth. Oh, the actual lasered into this is actually like lasered into it. I thought it was going to be like smooth on both sides. So that could be part of the reason why it's not quite as balanced, I guess. This center piece right here, I currently use a set of shoe lights on practice doodle grip fans. This is the part that connects your lights together, obviously, to the battery pack for it to work. It's not covered at all. If this were to get wet, I'm not really sure how that is going to act. I personally will probably put some clear silicone tape over this part. This center part here has some wires completely exposed. It's not covered at all. I don't know if I can get a little closer right there. It will. So I'm definitely going to be putting some clear silicone tape over that. Here you can tell where their heat melt is also not very clean. Let's see if I have to charge it first. It's flashing red, so the battery in there is working. But I guess let's charge it and see what it looks like. Just kidding, guys. There's a button on this side that I completely missed. So they're really pretty. I definitely will give them that. It's a very pretty. Let's see if I do this. Oh, there's red, green, blue, white. Ooh, I really like the white. I'm a big fan of just white, solid white props. Mode. So it looks like there's some color changing. Ooh, that one's really cool. I like that one. That one's okay. Looks like you just want something a little more subtle, some chasing. That one's fun. I will say this did not come with an instruction manual at all. So far the user interface doesn't seem to be too complicated, obviously. But like add DIY, I don't know what that means. Minus DIY, plus DIY. Yeah, I have no idea what these mean, so I'm gonna look on their website and see if I can find anything about their remote. So I was just playing with it with just the remote, and it does seem to be like kind of linked. If I go to mode, oh, okay, it stayed the same that time. One, I must have just been blocking the sensor the first time. At first, it wasn't linking up. So that's good. Menu. See, like there's a whole menu audio button. I have no idea what that means. So let's spin them and see what they feel like. I'm guessing the menu audio button is actually shuffle. So I think that's what that means. No, brightness. Maybe. No, so I don't think there is a brightness. First drop. It felt pretty solid. So this battery pack in the center here is actually just a hair wider than this. So if it falls this way, I feel like it would probably be a little bit more protected than if it were to fall this way. But this is me literally, I'm giving it a good amount of force here. It's a little bendy, it's not really going anywhere. The handle doesn't move at all. I can definitely feel that most of the weight is in the center in this battery pack. I understand that it's hard to get that weight distributed along the curvature. Maybe like 2 battery packs towards the end, but also at the same time wanting to keep this really nice shape. But they're definitely not the worst fans, weighted fans that I've ever played with. There's definitely way worse weighted fans out there. I know part of my spinning issue right now is because I'm a tech spinner, not a Russian grip spinner. But that's just something that I personally will have to get used to. Would I buy these fans again? 100% probably, maybe 93%. The only thing that I really have to complain about is this connection being completely uncovered and the heat. Like when it dried, it's not smooth. It could look physically better. And the fact that there is open holes where the wires are. Those are really all of my concerns about it. That, and I don't know how to work the remote. Hopefully the website will give me some idea on how to do that. So I decided to come down to the computer and actually read off of the screen all of the specs and give the fans a final review. First one is free worldwide shipping, express delivery worldwide to your door. With COVID happening right now, I fully was not expecting the fans to make it through customs as quick as they did. According to the actual tracking sheet, it doesn't even look like it really went through American customs at all. It came to the Jamaica, New York stop and then straight to Columbus within a day. So I ordered them June 14th and I received them actually today. Today is July 31st. Actually shipping, I did have issues. The fact that I had the wrong address put into my account. I asked them twice to make sure that the address was changed since I no longer lived there, or to let me know if it wasn't so that I could intercept it. And the second time that I asked it was changed, they said they would check it, and then I never heard from them again. Thankfully, they wrote the address wrong on the paper, so when they called to verify what apartment number I lived in, they just asked if I could come pick them up. Next is fans, balance, and weight. It says the combination of weight, balance, and dynamics makes our fans one of the most comfortable fans that you have to try. While you're spinning them, I can definitely say these are 100% the most comfortable fans, the LED fans that I have spun. Would I prefer a different style grip? 100%. Actual balancing, in the video before, I couldn't really find a center balance point. And I actually wish a little bit more of the weight was towards the end, but I understand trying to keep that battery pack concealed and stuff and still looking nice. It's actually in a really good spot. Now for vertical balances, they're possible. I like to do this. I like to do the back of my hand a lot. I'll do this one's a little bit more steady. I'm finding myself moving quite a bit, but it's definitely still possible. Could it be a little bit better? Yes, but definitely the best weighted LED fans that I've had in my hands. Stopper on the handle, monolithic stopper on the handle for a comfortable hold. I'm guessing that means that this part is a little bit bigger. They are comfortable to hold. I have tiny hands, so this actually fits really well in the palm of my hands. Do I wish there was a different grip option? Yes. Will this work for me eventually when I get used to it? 100%. Even if I want to do like regular reverse grip, or if I want to flip into thumb grip, it is possible. So definitely, I will say they're comfortable to hold. Price per pair, these come to a whopping total of $270. Definitely not bad for what you get. They're very pretty. These lines are really cut in, intricate. They're really pretty. So I will say that the price point is fine. It says it has up to 8 hours on a single charge. The prop uses a single replaceable rechargeable battery. If it is not possible to charge, you can replace the battery with the spare one. I didn't know that part. I literally just learned that. So that's what these right here are for. You can take that off and replace it. I'm guessing it's a lithium-ion battery. But the charging port here on the side, USB-C. So I guess we'll test that out this weekend. Impact resistant, durable, unbreakable polycarbonate body. Electric components and LED are protected by a special shock absorber that dampens vibrations. LEDs are protected from moisture according to IP67 standard. What I have to say about that, they're protected really well. The lines, whenever it was melted, you can see there's some bubbles. It's not as smooth as I feel like it could be. I am slightly worried at the fact that on one side, this connector is completely open. See, I could reach in and I could pull that apart if I really wanted to. And then on the inside of one side, see, this side right here is completely closed. I can't get anything in there. Here's another indent where it wasn't dried or heated or shrank as cleanly as it could have been. But this side, maybe if I turn it off, this side has wires that did not get covered. They're completely exposed right there. It looks like it just has some electrical tape on it. I don't know how well like moisture can get down in beside that one. But it looks like it didn't get covered like all the way to the top. This one is. This one's completely covered and sealed. That one has no problems. I'm probably just going to put some clear silicone tape, self-adhesive, wrapped around that part. Oh, and I guess up here it's not either. Huh. So up here it is also open. Not completely wrapped. I understand why on this side so it can connect, but you still could have wrapped that completely, I think, in between there. But it's nothing like a little bit of clear silicone tape couldn't fix to make me feel better about it. The reasoning behind that, I don't know, but we'll see. The durability on it, I did drop it already. Nothing happened. As you can tell, like on the ends, this is me giving it a pretty good flex. It's got a good flex at the ends. This part does not move at all. The handle is a little bit bendy, still same amount of flexes through here, and the bottom of the handle doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere at all. So for durability so far, I don't think if you drop it completely like on concrete, I don't think anything's going to happen to it. And then all the lights are really well protected with whatever they sealed it with. And it looks like it's got a nice little comfiness. I really like the fact that the lights actually go all the way around the outside of the inside of the cut of the fan. So would I buy these fans again for $270? 100%. Did I wish there was a different grip style? 100%. I believe you can ask them to make some smaller adjustments. I don't know how that'll affect the weight or the balance of it. I went with this, so if I didn't like the fan, I could resell it pretty easy. Is there a chance that I'm probably going to order 2 more to do 4 fan stuff? 100%.